What's up guys, welcome back to Nebula Tech News. Today I'm going to go over the Galaxy Watch Active. I've now owned it for about a week, but I want to compare that to my Fitbit Versa that I've been wearing for about a year now. Now keep in mind, Fitbit does have a new Versa Lite edition that they just released, which has much less features than this one does, but it's supposed to be more affordable, and I guess it's supposed to be a better, like an updated version of the fitness tracker, not necessarily better. So we're actually talking about the original Fitbit Versa and then the Galaxy Watch Active, just to see how they stack up against each other because they are the same price. So both of these cost $200. So we're going to see how they stack up against each other, and I'll let you guys know, in my opinion, which one is worth your $200. So let's get started, guys. So first things first, we have to talk about appearances. So the Galaxy Watch Active is a really, really nice smartwatch. If you're looking for a watch that looks like a regular watch but has some smart features and has fitness tracking, in terms of just appearances, the Galaxy Watch Active would win in my opinion. It's a much nicer looking watch. It's got a really nice bezel. Some people think it's a bit too thick. I actually kind of like it. It's got simple 2 buttons here on the side, but it's really, really nice. It looks like a traditional watch. That one, to me, wins the point. The reason I say that is because the Fitbit isn't super nice. I mean, we have to be realistic. We're kind of comparing apples to oranges here. Fitbit only make fitness trackers. They don't really care so much about appearances because it's meant to be functional. I don't think that this design is really all that bad, to be honest, but in comparison to this, it's kind of boxy and weird and a little bit ugly. So I think when it comes to appearances, Galaxy Watch Active is our winner in that category. So while we're talking about this Galaxy Watch Active, I actually have noticed you guys really, really like this watch. A lot of you guys are really excited about it, and I'm feeling really generous today. So I'm going to start a monthly giveaway, and it's going to start with the Galaxy Watch Active. So in order for you guys to be eligible to participate in this giveaway, I need you guys to do 3 things. So number 1, hit that subscribe button down below. Number 2, give this video a thumbs up. And then last but not least, number 3, go down in the comments and let me know what color option you would want if you won the giveaway. So the Galaxy Watch Active comes with 3 colors. This is the silver one. It comes with all black, and then it also comes in a greenish color. It's like a tealish, bluish color. And then it also comes in a rose gold. So comment down below and let me know which one you want if you win. So now it is really important to talk about how each of these displays looks like when it is turned on. I don't know how well this looks because it is pretty bright in here, but they're both set right now to maximum brightness. This display actually looks really, really nice. I quite like this one. It's really bright, it's fluid, it's crisp. It's a nice looking display. The Fitbit Versa, again, also at max brightness. Oops. It's got a pretty nice and bright display. I think my only issue with it is it kind of does look like a Kindle. Like when you have a Kindle, it's like a paperwhite display. So there's not much color to it. It's very basic, and even at the highest setting, I've found that it is occasionally a little bit dim for me. So I think also the Galaxy Watch Active does have a nicer display. It might be a little bit hard to see it. It's very bright in here, but this one looks way better in my opinion. So next to appearances now, we have to talk about how comfortable they are to wear. I actually really, really enjoy both of them. They're both pretty comfortable. My Fitbit has an aftermarket band. I don't like this. I don't like these rubber bands. I don't know, something about them, they kind of start to like bend, or sometimes eventually they'll break. So I don't really care about the band, but even the one that this one comes with, that the Galaxy Watch comes with, it's actually super comfortable and I don't mind it at all. And I do have an aftermarket metal mesh band here, which also very, very comfortable. Doesn't bother me at all, and it closes with a magnet clasp. So I think in terms of comfort, they're both rated equally. The next thing we have to talk about for both of these watches is we've got to talk about their fitness tracking capabilities. So Fitbit has been the forerunner on all of these Fitbit trackers. They've done really, really excellent in terms of getting proper measurements for your heart rate, getting good measurements of calories, step taken, floors taken, water intake, food intake, you name it. Fitbit has got that down packed. But the Galaxy Watch Active can actually do the same exact thing, minus a couple. Their app doesn't really let you track your water and food intake as well as the Fitbit one does. But I've noticed that in terms of how many steps I've taken, how many calories I've burned, they actually do come up pretty similarly, although the Fitbit usually has a more accurate count from what I've noticed. So if we're going to say in terms of a fitness tracker, I'm going to put that guy down, the Fitbit Versa wins. If you wanted an all-around smartwatch that also has fitness tracking capabilities, you'd pick that guy back up. But just in terms of fitness, if that's the only thing you care about, the Versa is your guy for that. Now we have to talk about features and compatibility. Both of these watches are compatible with Android and iPhone, which is pretty cool. In terms of compatibility, though, for the Galaxy Watch Active, please keep in mind that you only get the full feature set if you're also using a Samsung or Android phone. They have texting capabilities and things like that where you won't be able to do that on your iPhone. So if you're using an iPhone with this watch, it will still be compatible. You can still get the app and track all of your details, but you won't be able to respond to messages right from the watch. If you guys want to know more about the features for the Galaxy Watch Active, I'll link the video that I did on that down below so you guys can check that out. In terms of features, the Fitbit Versa doesn't have nearly as many. You can still get notifications. You still see who's texting you, who's calling you, calendar invites, emails, things like that. You can see the notifications, whereas even if you're using an Android, you can't respond to them directly from the watch. It does have some preset messages that you can choose from, but you can't custom make a message to respond to a text. But I guess if you're using it, say, for iPhone on both of them, you get essentially the same exact features. If you have an Android phone, the Galaxy Watch Active would be better for you because you'll get more features out of it. You'll be able to do more things. Or if you have a Samsung, obviously, the Galaxy Watch Active would be way better for you in terms of features. And last but certainly not the least, we need to talk about battery life. Battery life has been really, really big in all of my comments for the videos that I've done on the Galaxy Watch Active. I've had a lot of questions about it. So here's the thing. From 0 to 100 charge time, the Galaxy Watch Active, it doesn't have fast charging, so it takes, I'd say, anywhere between 1 to 2 hours. For me, usually I get about an hour, 45 minutes or so before it's at 100%. For some people, it may take a little bit longer. I'm not really sure why, but it's generally about 2 hours if we want to round up. So it takes about 2 hours to charge fully. The Fitbit Versa, on the other hand, I can usually get a full charge 0 to 100 in maybe about an hour, sometimes less depending on what power adapter I'm using. It also does not have fast charging, so it's not any more advanced in terms of that, but it does seem to charge a bit faster. Now, in terms of how far that 100% battery will carry you, the Galaxy Watch Active gets about 2 days tops. You can't do much more than 2 days. I haven't heard of anybody doing more than 2 days. I've tried everything and I can't get more than 2 days out of it. But keep in mind that it is a more well-rounded smartwatch as opposed to just a fitness tracker. The Fitbit Versa, on the other hand, this guy gets about 7 to 10 days on one charge. So if you don't really care too much about there being fitness tracking, if you just want it to be like a nice smartwatch and you're just going to check your messages occasionally, you should get the Galaxy Watch Active. If you are more about fitness, if you care more about tracking your steps, tracking your sleep, things like that, and not much else, Fitbit Versa would be your guy based on battery life. Overall, though, I think that they're both really well-rounded watches. I own them both, obviously. I like them both. I wear them, I switch between them constantly. And for me, the decision really is based on which one I want to wear that day. Some days I feel like the Galaxy Watch Active, it just looks much nicer. It's kind of more classy, it's a nicer watch to wear out. If I'm going to have a really active day or if I don't have anything big going on, I'll put on my Fitbit Versa because I know the battery life is going to last me, but it's not super nice. It doesn't draw any attention. It's not a super nice watch, but it is still comfortable and it has really good battery life. In the end, guys, honestly, I think based on what you want, if you want just fitness and you don't care about smartwatch capabilities, go for the Fitbit Versa. They do have a couple other watches in their lineup if you don't want a big watch. If you want just a band, they have a few of those as well. But if you guys are interested in a smartwatch that looks really good, is super comfortable to wear, and also has a lot of fitness capabilities and jam-packed with features if you're using an Android, go for the Galaxy Watch Active. You will not be disappointed. I haven't been so far. It's a super, super nice watch, and I'm really happy that I bought this. I'd say no matter which way you go, you won't be losing your $200. It'll be well spent on a watch that is going to be super helpful for your life. So that's it for this video, you guys. Again, if you want to be entered into the giveaway, subscribe down below, give the video a thumbs up, and then down in the comments, let me know which color you would want to win. I'm going to be doing the drawing in about 2 weeks, so we're going to go through and select a winner randomly. Be about 2 weeks for that, and then we're going to do these giveaways every month. So every month there'll be a new product that I'm going to be giving away. So stay tuned for that, guys. So thanks again for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time.